Hi everybody, this is Shane R. Monroe from Review Lagoon. Today we're going to take a quick look at the Nationite BQ1 Ultra Portable Bluetooth Speaker. Now, there's no shortage of Bluetooth speakers, believe me, and this little guy is about 13 bucks. You can get one on Amazon. Let's take a look at some of the physical construction first. Looking at the unit itself, of course, it easily fits in the palm of the hand. It'll probably fit in most people's pockets. Along the top you have some interesting buttons here with some hieroglyphics. That'll be fun. We'll show you how those work in a minute. Of course, on the back side we have a micro SD slot, a USB plug, a real on-off switch, and a USB micro USB plug for charging as well as some other stuff. The unit itself comes with this interesting little cable. Never quite seen anything quite like it before, but you'll need it for many things while you use this product. Alright, so first off, it acts as a Bluetooth speaker, right? It also works as a Bluetooth microphone. So you can make calls through this. If in a pinch you're listening to music and somebody calls you, you can simply pick up and you'll be good to go. You can talk on the phone. So let's turn it on.
Bluetooth mode.
Now, first of all, the person who does the voices for this English is not their first language, so now that just means it paired to something, which it better be my phone. Alright, so I'm going to pull a tune up here. Now you can hear it's doing my system sounds for me. Let's see if I can pull something up that's not going to get my YouTube video banned forever. Probably not that. Let's try this. So this is some Ace of Base, an odd Ace of Base song. And you can see I'm here streaming from my phone. I love it. See, it's wire-free, of course. The Bluetooth has pretty good range. The middle two buttons are volume up and down, if you hold them. Let's go back up. Oops, and that, of course, skips tracks when you tap. Let me go back. Alright, so it's not super loud, but it's small and it does the job. For a small desk or an office, it would be perfect. So that's the secret of these two buttons. Volume up, volume down, or to skip tracks, you tap one direction or the other, and it will move the tracks up and down for you. This little guy on the side is the pause button, and that's all it does. Surprisingly enough, if you hold it down for a long period of time, I don't think it will do anything other than pause. Nope, they did try to do something and try to make a call. Well, I had not noticed that before. Don't hold the button down. Alright, so this little guy over here is specifically to change the mode. So if I push it again...
Radio mode.
That means radio mode, right? So at this point in time, we're actually listening to an FM radio. This thing doubles as an antenna. So if I plug this in, this cable acts as sort of an antenna. You can go through the stations. Volume up, volume down, of course. There's no indicators, so good luck trying to find a radio station. Yeah. So, you get a little, I believe this button might actually scan. Yeah. It's not well documented. None of this is. You find something you like, I don't even know how you stay on it. There you go. Once to scan, another time to stop. Hope you're quick. So if you go again with the mode button,
Audio input.
that means audio input mode. That means you can actually plug in something like this 3DS, right, using the special cable, of course. Plug this in. Now you're sitting there going, what does this go to? This actually goes into the power charging port of this guy, and it acts as an input cable. And you'll hear this when it comes up. Turn this up. So there you go. Really doesn't get much louder than that. So actually the speakers on the 3DS themselves might actually be louder than this speaker. But you can do an audio input mode. Alright, enough of that. So if I unplug this guy again,
Bluetooth mode.
now we're back into Bluetooth mode, right? It'll automatically pair up to my phone. And it's paired. So it's pretty much straightforward once you've paired it up. So now the confusing thing is there's more modes that this thing will do, but only if you happen to have everything plugged in. So I'm going to plug in a straight USB flash drive to this thing. Now it's very small, it's a 4 gigabyte guy.
Play by USB drive.
Play by USB drive. This is actually a lot louder than it was before. So what you play from it can make a difference. Oops, I skipped songs. Alright. I'll turn it up a little bit. It's actually got a little bit of bass to it. It's not a lot, but it's a little something. Alright, so now if you hit the mode button,
Radio mode.
hit it again.
Audio input.
No, don't want that.
Bluetooth mode.
No.
Play by USB drive.
And there you go. We're back to play by USB drive. Alright. And last but not least, just pull that little guy.
Bluetooth mode.
Yeah, thank you. There's also a little micro SD card slot. Oops. Plug in.
Play by SD card.
You almost can make that one out. And so that'll start playing off the card. And I got the same song. You'll be sick of this song by the time you hear it. And we'll turn it down a little bit. Same rules apply. Tap to change songs. Pause with that button. And you're good to go. So now if you literally had everything plugged
Play
in.
by USB drive. Play by SD card. Radio mode.
It'll toggle eventually through all of them.
Audio input. Bluetooth mode.
And there you go. I mean, that's
Play
pretty.
by USB drive.
That's what this thing does. It.
Play by SD card.
Yeah, thank you.
Bluetooth mode.
Now, like I said, part of the cool thing about this little guy is it does have a real on-off switch. So one of these isn't the on button. A lot of times you put these things in your purse or your backpack or whatever. You'll actually end up hitting one of these things. And that will start it playing, and then your battery's dead when you actually want it. A nice solid on-off switch that's also recessed is perfect. Being able to play from pretty much anything you want. If your friend has an old phone but it can play music but it has no Bluetooth, the wrong Bluetooth, whatever, you can get the music out of here. It's got some little non-stick pads down here. I bet when they get dirty they don't work so well. But this guy's like 12, 13 bucks, right? It does a lot. It's not super loud. It doesn't have the best bass. Obviously, it's a $13 speaker. But it does have a removable battery, which is something unheard of with today's electronics, right? I don't really have anything to pull this thing out, but just pull this little battery compartment off. I have no fingernails either. And you'd find the replaceable battery in there. It looks like a standard over-the-counter type cell phone battery. So this is a pretty neat device. Like I said, it's cheap. If you're looking for something to throw in the car, have it work on your desk, something to that effect, this guy's probably going to do the trick. It's not going to be the loudest. It's not going to be the best sounding guy. It's not going to have the greatest bass, but it is very, very versatile. And once you figure out what all the buttons mean and you decipher the hieroglyphics, I think you'll find this a pretty neat device. Again, this is the Nationite BQ1 Ultra Portable Bluetooth Speaker. It's available on Amazon. And hope you enjoyed this little review.